To me, the Seaboard is a totally different world. It's like you drove a car your entire life and someone one day give you a plane and you start flying up and down, left and right. And this is exactly what it is. Like you have so much expressivity.
My name is Jack.
My name is Marco, and we are Parisi. So it was 2013. I was in Germany playing for Korg. I met with Jordan Rudess and he saw the way I was playing. So I was doing this movement on keys all the time. Of course, it didn't work at the time on a normal keyboard. And Jordan is like, there's an inventor in London just made an instrument that would be perfect for you. So I travel over, I meet with Roland. He showed me the Seaboard and I knew I found the instrument I would have played my entire life. There was nothing that could evolve the way we were approaching certain things until the Seaboard came into our lives, right? Yeah. Then, of course, with the Seaboard, we could use our knowledge and our mindset towards acoustic instrument to do something that was electronic and super expressive, but still very acoustic, because I still think the Seaboard to me is an acoustic instrument, funnily enough.
We've been performing all our life. This is what we love to do. Of course, our performances back in the days were different. Marco was probably playing Hammond organ and I was playing drums. And we were doing jazz or blues. Now going into a very dark club, playing dance music. It's a big switch up, but we love it. Our setup is like very interesting because it's kind of like an hybrid DJ setup. Like we don't DJ like it's a live performance. We know we feel great, we know it's live, we know we perform, and that's what we love. What engages the most is us playing. When people watch and can see what are we doing and can associate, oh, that movement that Marco is doing is actually that sound, I think that gets the audience a lot.
We grew up in a family of musicians. So our dad is a musician. He played piano, our uncle as well. Our mom is very musical. House was full of instruments. We have this beautiful little room. We have an acoustic piano, Fender Rhodes, a few synths. I think the secret was no one forced us to do anything. It was like, okay, if they want to play, they go and play. And we loved it. Let's play music as a game. Yeah. And then, like probably growing up, we started to, get more serious. It's like, oh, we actually love doing this. Let's see, like, where, it was like when we were like, I think 13, 14.
Yeah, 13, 14.
What we are today has been very much shaped by the music that our dad was playing. Stevie Wonder's, Beatles and
Michael Jackson, like Jamiroquai, like many different influences and different genres also. And
then there's been an evolution, right? So I went into bass, Jack went into guitar as well. And then we approached the blues. So that was a big thing, right? It's like, well, we have so many sounds. During that time, when I was very focused on jazz and classical, Jack went opposite route.
I went into the house music, EDM, dance.
Swedish House Mafia style.
Raving, like more than playing jazzy chords. Yeah. It was nice. Then we, collide again after being, divided by like musical influences. But that very much helped who we are now and shaped the music we're doing now. We went to Fred to do our, ROLI demo,
exactly.
Like what we did for the past years. And
so, we took the Seaboard out, and I remember, like, I played Purple Rain.
We made
the intro Purple Rain. And then we showed, of course, more sounds and stuff. And he was so kind. He was like, guys, like, what do I do next week? I think your sounds could be amazing for some touch. It was like...
We were like, oh, really? Yeah, of course. Just text us, date and time. Since then, we never stopped talking and working with Fred. So after that, he started to work on his own project. He brought us on board saying, I would love you to be part of it. Let's do some sessions. He had a clear vision for his record. And I think that very much got us inspired a lot. Fred's music is fantastic. And we're just so glad to be part of it. One simple mistake that we've seen so many times, Marco and I, with people that approach the Seaboard is that they are trained keyboardists and they go and play like a keyboard. But as soon as you talk them to the journey, it's like, don't play like a keyboard. Literally just use 2 fingers, just slide your fingers up and down, feel the sound in a different way. You approach it as a new instrument, then it becomes okay. You understand more what you can do with this instrument. Coming as a non-keyboard player, this has become my master keyboard, and that's what I use.
Like, start with 2 fingers. I always say this to everyone. You turn to note, and you start to moving the pitch bend around. Already, if you can do this, if you learn how to do this, you're already doing something you cannot do on any other instrument. So it's already it's a different sound, it's a different thing. To me, that's exactly what Jack said. That's the secret to approach this instrument, is to approach it like a Seaboard, not like a piano in silicon, because it's not that. It's a different thing. The biggest mistake you can do is to try and do 0-100 in a day. Do simple things, but very effective ones. Like, the example I was doing before with the 2 fingers. It's super cool. If you already add these colors into record, it's something different. And build from there. And we're not even talking about the extra expressions, like, up and down, and then you can press and you can associate these things to many different stuff, and then you get much more out of a simple sound, right?
Yeah.
Don't rush.
Start easy, simple.
Totally. Don't rush. That's the secret. I mean, it's impossible to perform this sound without the Seaboard. You know, it's truly like impossible, because I'm changing the pitch bend of every single note. So before I do this pitch bend here won't affect this note here. So it's like, how do you perform this without the Seaboard? So it instantly becomes a must-have tool. How would you do it without it? This is the beginning of a new era of more expressive electronic music, and that's really exciting. It's already shaping the sound of many records, but the impact will be much bigger, I think, the longer it goes.